Hello again and welcome to Coding in Delphi tutorial. So in this video we are going to take a look at programming best practices for Delphi developers. So let's get started. So here is the application. This is a very simple application. We got name, its type is string, and we got age integer, and I it's integer. And here we got codes. Some of the professional Delphi developers don't like this code because it's not intended and it's not good for the standard style for Delphi programming and Object Pascal programming languages. We have to intend and we have to restyle it because then your code will be more readable and clean. So we can start by restyling this code here by indenting with the keyboard and like tab here like this, and this one here if, and then right on here we got else, this one here and here. You can also rewrite these codes like they're the official style. Read ln and here like this one. But we can use the ID, the features, like we can undo it here. So you can open the context menu in the editor and you can click this format source or the Ctrl plus D keys on the keyboard, and this shows confirmation, and you can click the yes. It formats the source code and it will be more readable that one. Also, you can learn about the Delphi and Object Pascal standard style on the Embarcadero Developers Network. So open the practice 2 and click this view source, and here we got practice 2 demo application, and we are using the generics.collections in the users class, and we are declaring the t numeric list and its type t-list, and we got type is integer. And this restless procedure helps to print out the output to the console. So here is the old code here for I in a numeric list, and this one iterating all the items in the numeric list, and if I equals a numeric list last item, we are closing these brackets here, this one and this one, and we are breaking up the for iteration, and here for new line. And this numeric list procedure creates the numeric list on the memory. In the finally block, we are freeing up the memory here, and we are adding the 10 items to the int list and printing out the output. And you can remove by its index here 1, the first element, and int list dot insert. You can show the 1 here. This is the index, and this 10 for setting up the new value. And you can also sort this list here. And again, we are printing out the output here. And in the main block, we are calling the numeric list. So why I'm showing this generic collections, because all the Delphi developers should know how to use collections. And this is used to describe and data structure that is meant to hold and maintain the elements of a given type or the interface. And this t-list is most commonly used of all the collections. As noted above, it's a collection that provides indexing, insertion, adding, and sorting, and also searching, exchanging. Because it's generic, it can keep track of literally any type that you want while remaining completely type safe. So now we can run this application. All the elements here, and here we have removed the first element, and we have inserted the index 1 item here, and again we are sorting and printing out the output here. So now we can open the practice 3, click the view source here, and again we got generic in collections, but we are using the T dictionary. So the T dictionary, we got tk and t value. This is a very powerful collection type. It is a container that stores key and value pairs, such that you can retrieve a value by using its key to search for it. Its strength lies in the fact that it is a generic type, and that both the key and the value can be of any type at all. For instance, you could have a dictionary that had a tmemo as the key and tbutton as the value. So here we are declaring the tpeople dictionary, string and integer. This report people procedure prints out all the item values to the console for people in apeople.keys. You have to use the keys for iterating on the T dictionary. So in the process people, we have declared the people dictionary. It's from the T people dictionary. And here creating this people dictionary on the memory. And you can add data like this string and next integer. This one. This is the full name and age here. This one. And here we are printing out the output. And also you can edit by its TK here. John Ray equals this one. And again we are printing out the output. And here you can also count dictionary here and freeing up the memory. Again, we are calling this process people. So you can run this. So here is the output here. 3. It's count. So also you have to know about the dictionary. Items in a dictionary are not stored in any particular order. Enumerating over the items will not necessarily produce them in the same order in which they were entered by the code. So in this practice 4, I'm going to show you the logging. So what is logging? So logging is recording every data that you are running this program. You could record all the actions in your application. You can see it in the event logger. So in the Delphi programming language, we got log and d log.d procedure that helps us to printing out all the logs to the console. So we can open this object inspector, events, and the form create. So here's the code log.d and on create event. And also in the bottom one click, we are logging this my debug message and the bottom one. It's a bottom one click. And also you can add detailed debug messages here. Also we can click this form and on the mouse move can declare one variable res must be a string and res equals x dot to string plus colon plus y to string here and write log d and here we can write res. So now we can run this application. Not for run without debugging, we have to run with debugging. So here is the event log. We got debug output on create events in this one, and here are the output from mouse move, and you can click this, and here another debug output on the event log. So this is very useful for tracking all the actions in your application. So it's very simple. You can use log, d, and the message. You can use button and the name and all the detailed debug messages. So thank you for watching. In the coming video tutorial, we're going to learn the third-party libraries for powering up the Delphi applications.